Hey Phil, how's it going?
Good, my brother.
Good, good, good.
Looking at this is what you've done.
Yes, sir.
Our new sign's going up there, and that's the store there.
Wonderful.
The floor's done. I want to take a look at it on this side.
Wonderful. Looking good. Riverside Appliance. $35 million contract with GE. Wonderful. Outrageous. This is what we do. So follow us on in. So they're coming with the sign, huh?
Yeah, it'll be about another 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. Wow. Whoa, this is big.
This is it. They're going to build a brand new kitchen right there for a display. And they're going to line up all the kitchenware, and then the center aisle, they're going to have like the dishwashers, and then have more of the other products. And they're going to have a full kitchen with a beverage dispenser, high-end, very high-end. It's going to look, the range that's going to be there is going to be, normally go for like about 100,000 for the range.
Right.
So they're doing a very high-end build here just for the wow factor. And then they're going to have another unit, mid-range, and then the regular.
Right.
And whole idea is like when customers come in, when he walks in the store, they normally go to the right.
Sure.
So we're going to design it so where all of their interests are going to be lined up to the right, and in the back, they're going to have what's called vignettes showing some of the other products within their display environments.
Sure.
And in the corner is going to be the mattresses.
The mattresses in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually 2 contracts there. One with GE and the other one with
Diamond.
With Diamond. It's
We have roughly 4. We have our parts is with Reliable Parts.
yeah.
So they're calling now. We're one of the only ones that actually sells parts in the area.
Yeah.
And the other offering is full service. So we repair, we deliver, and we haul away, and we can do a complete custom build. A truly one-stop shop. There's only like 3 that does that in this particular area, 400-mile radius. The only black-owned in like 800-900-mile radius.
Absolutely
That
wonderful.
does everything. Probably more than that. Probably
wonderful.
maybe 1 or 2 in California. There's actually full service, complete full service.
Sure, sure, sure. And this should pull in some really good returns.
Yep. And GE, we have what is called a exclusive with them, and they never give 3 lines at one time, which is the brand new items, the open box, and the parts. We got all 3. And we had to finance through Wells Fargo. And Wells Fargo never finances anything $100,000 in that range the first time.
Right.
You have to be in business 3 years, 2 or 3 years before they look at us.
Exactly.
The store, so we're open in less than a year. We got $100,000 inventory.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's because it was set up right.
Right.
Is what happened.
Yeah.
And you gave us sound advice, and we just followed it.
Yeah.
Just like a roadmap.
Yeah.
And it's turning out.
And this is beautiful. And this is humongous, man. This is big.
5,000 square feet.
Right.
So this is going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to lay it out. And we have to the public, and we have to contractors. The contractors will have their own entrance in the back. They'll come and be able to do large purchases.
Yeah.
20, 30 large items.
Wow.
And we're finalizing with the government, so we'll have government contracts, and we'll probably be, again, one of the very, 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 very few full-service home appliance black-owned.
Yeah.
Minority-owned.
Yeah.
And women-owned. There's just, that combination just really doesn't exist that much.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We're
So
filling a
it's,
space that, and not only that, technologically, wise, we're cutting edge.
sure, sure.
A customer can look us up on the internet, uh, pick out what they want, come here and finalize on their phone here.
Wow,
Or they can come in here, get some ideas. I can push the ones that they want to look at to their phone. And they can go home, make their final selections and pay for it on their phone and finance it on their phone. They don't have to be here. Or
wow,
they can come, or they can start at home, come here, finalize it with us, or finalize it with themselves.
sure.
So a transaction takes minutes instead of hours.
Wow, wow. That's technology.
It's technology.
That's part of your background.
And not only that, but the contractors, when they do a build, it is a painful process to build something and then get the specs for the units to fit in, and the revisions are sometimes 2 and 3 revisions. They come, the customer picks up what they want, drop it into a cart, the contractor shows them the ideas that are needed, drop it into the cart, they can pay for everything, and all the specs go to the contractor. The contractor does not have to guess how well that will fit. He'll have all the technical specs he needs to make that build.
Unbelievable.
And what we're marketing into one of the largest contracting or home building businesses in California. It's called Effects.
Effects.
So they want our kiosk in their store so they can finalize sales, so the time of actually creating the sale and collecting moves from days to half an hour.
Wow. And what's going on back here?
Well, this is where our staging and
Absolutely
where our
wonderful.
contractors are going to.
This is what we do.
Yeah. So all our products are going to come in through here. We're going to stage. Our offices are going to be partitioned back there.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the number one warehouse distributors in California took us under their wing, and he says he will be here on Mondays and Fridays to make sure everything goes well, and he will sell for us
Are you kidding
for
me?
free.
Really? Really?
He says, for some reason, I told him all our business concepts, and he says, Phil, you are ahead of the game. You will succeed. I'm going to make sure you will.
Wow.
So he's going to be here. So of course we're going to make him a nice little
Nice
office.
little office over here. Okay.
Nice chair, a little refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like the number one guy out here.
Outrageous.
And he said he wants us to succeed, and that we follow his scheme. So now we have some of the best sales advice in the industry. We have a general contracting side. We can build anything. We can, you can order. You can also repair, deliver, haul away, build out everything on one invoice and finance it.
Wow. Wow.
One invoice, finance everything. That's, nobody's doing that.
Unbelievable.
Nobody's doing that.
Unbelievable.
Now the biggest kicker that's going to really help us, we're implementing a kiosk where they can actually do that entire transaction on a kiosk. And I'm putting that kiosk in contractor locations. So when their customers come in and they pick out something, they can actually do all the transactions on the kiosk, including their work on that kiosk. When they hit that button, they get financed, we cut them a check, and we actually are the instrument on the entire transaction.
Unbelievable.
So
Unbelievable.
the contractor doesn't have to carry the burden of carrying the paper. We'll carry the paper.
Right. Right. Yeah.
We'll do all the transactions. So,
Yeah.
and that kiosk occupies 5 square feet.
Yeah,
So we can put it anywhere,
yeah,
anywhere. We can put it anywhere in the country, really, because everything is cloud-based. All we need is Wi-Fi and power, and they have access to our entire store. So it doesn't matter where it is.
Wow.
We can put it in a coffee shop. We can put it in a hair salon. Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. And so when I told this to Brown Sources, one of the second largest buying groups, I told them our concept. The guy said, "That's genius. Never heard of it.
Absolutely,
Nobody's using it like that."
absolutely.
So that's a game changer. Once you get that thing figured out, they're going to do a story on us, a digital story,
Why not?
and then they're going to broadcast it.
Why
Now,
not?
we're part of that team, part as a minority-owned, full-service. We're either the only one, or I think there's one more, but I haven't met them yet. And Riverside Appliance, the one we bought, we are the oldest buying member. We're the oldest member in Brand Source. So
Wow.
we're the oldest member and the only minority-owned full-service appliance store.
Well, there you have it. Direct information from Phil himself.
Sir.
$35 million contract with GE.
Yep.
A $5 million contract with the military for your
Yeah,
mattresses.
at least.
At least.
At least.
Doing well. And
Yeah.
this was started how long ago? Maybe a year ago?
It will be a year this October.
A year ago? A year ago this October.
That's when we actually bought it, and you helped craft that whole thing out. I think we had started that whole thing in August with you,
Yeah.
and you sat down, you made your presentation. I think we cut the check that day,
Yeah.
if you remember.
Yeah.
Cut it that day.
That day. So it doesn't get better than that. Here you have it. Economic Masonry, 360 CEOs, taking you from scratch to a publicly traded company. And Phil will go public.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
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 This is the guy. This is the Oracle. You listen to him, you'll be fine.
Thank you, Phil.
Very welcome.